Whenever someone's struggling with something, I want to do whatever I can to help, and especially when it's their own child who's struggling. Plus, it's amazing to see what can come out of a challenge. And in this case, it was our 6-year-old who came up with an app concept and a book series that helped his peers learn how to read while giving back to the world. Here's how it happened and what you can do to help make his vision a reality. Growing up, our son James seemed quite smart for his age. Now I know every parent would say that, but with his math skills, his conversations, it all seemed well above his age level. But then came reading. And the reading was actually pretty terrible. And we looked in to see if there was a condition or something that may be causing it, but it all came back to he just didn't like to read. After a particularly rough night of attempting to read, he went to bed quite upset. So the next day I asked him, what would it take for you to really enjoy reading? He came up with 4 things. Here's what he said.
I would need to be in the story. I would need to be able to choose what happens. I would need to go to real places and have real pictures. And it needs to be an adventure where I find something cool.
Then he said, just like the stories you tell me, Daddy. And I thought, okay, I can do this. I've written a book before, a children's book, but for him I could do this. So I got to work and started writing an Amazon adventure where it had everything that he wanted. He went to a real place with real pictures, not a cartoon. He got to go on an adventure and find something cool, and he was in the story, everything that he wanted. And he started reading it and liked it, but more importantly, he loved reading. But it didn't end there. James had other ideas.
I love the first story, and I thought we should have more stories like it. And I want it to be an app so I could have it on my iTouch, and so I could share it with my friends.
His first grade teacher validated this by saying she wanted the app and the additional stories too. So again, I thought, okay, we can do this. I run a marketing agency. We've had success with our other clients. We can pull this off, and got to work doing it. And during the process, I was just so excited how involved James wanted to be, coming up with the name Learn to Read Adventures, helping pick out the images for the stories, even the logo design. But again, it didn't end there. He had another idea, and this was to be able to give back to the people in the locations of the stories and to protect nature. Therefore, we added products made by local artisans to the stories. For example, handmade Brazilian hammocks are added to the Amazon story. So these hammocks will be available for sale on our website to benefit the local artisans. In addition, a portion of the proceeds will go to conserve nature in the areas of the story. All the stories still follow the same setup that James wanted, and from what we've found in our focus groups, other children want as well, where readers are in the story, go to real places with real pictures, and are able to choose what happens.
The concept is great, and I definitely think that having the reader's name in the story helps keep the child's attention. It's fabulous that the book is set up as a choose-your-own-path type of story. That definitely adds interest and excitement.
For example, when they are in the Amazon and there's been a heavy rain, the readers get to choose if they want to take the low road that was flooded where there may be anacondas, or take the high road where there may be jaguars on their way to find the hidden treasure. We've loved hearing how the stories have been well received.
Like 4 times he said, can you show me Learn to Read Adventures? Can we play Learn to Read Adventures?
The stories will be available on the app and as printed books, and will also have rewards for the readers. It's amazing how this project has progressed. It started as something to help our son enjoy reading. Then James wanted to share it with others, and now organizations think it will help them too. So it's just so exciting to see what it can be, and that it really could impact such a large number of people and make a difference in this world. And I think that's where you come in too, because a project like this is obviously not easy. A tremendous amount goes into it. And so you'll see on this website, down the side are the options to be able to provide a pledge to support and make James's vision a reality. So we'd ask that you take a look at the options and see which one may be right for you. And please share this message and this project with anyone that you think may be interested as well. We thank you in advance for your support. And wherever you go in this adventure of life, may you go forth to light, love, and serve the world, and live the life you've always imagined.